Peace be with you. Dear friends, welcome to Living Flame Podcast website and Facebook group. Gospel Reflections for Thursday in the 15th week in the Ordinary Time. Gospel according to Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 to 30. In these two verses, Jesus invites his disciples and followers to come to him, all those who are weary and are carrying heavy burdens. And he says that he will give them rest. In this passage, the Lord summarizes the invitation to discipleship that characterized his earthly ministry. But to understand the invitation of this passage, we need to understand the background. In this passage, the Lord was addressing people of Israel who were burdened and weighed down with externalism and legal do's and don'ts of the Pharisees, and with the consequences of the guilt, frustration, and dissatisfaction that always goes along with legalism. For instance, in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 23, verses 2 and 3, Christ referred to scribes and Pharisees as men who sit in Moses' seat. What was his point? The Pharisees claimed the authority of Moses as interpreters and teachers of the law, which meant they also demanded that all in Israel who submitted to Moses should also submit to them. Again, in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 23, verse 4, the Lord warned the people of the oppressive and legalistic ways of the Pharisees. He said, "And they tie up heavy burdens and lay them on men's shoulders." He was speaking about the way they had hidden the true meaning of the Old Testament law with all the religious rules and regulations that these religious externalists had instituted as the way to God, to true spirituality, and as a way to receive God's blessings in life. Well, they had codified the Mosaic law into 365 prohibitions and 250 commandments. Just imagine how burdensome was the law on the people. Now, when Jesus invited his followers, "Come to me, all you that are weary and are carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest," Jesus was proposing the way he was teaching them, the way of simplicity, the way of love, the way of forgiveness, caring for one another. And that is why Jesus very clearly says, "Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." And he continues, "For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Therefore, dear friends, when we look at this short gospel passage, we must have the joy of Christ. We must be filled with the joy of the gospel. Gospel is not burdensome. Gospel is joy. Gospel is love. When we spread that gospel around us with the Spirit of Christ, then we can understand very clearly the words of Christ. "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy burdened, I will give you rest." God bless you.